Okay guys, I'm doing the music and the show at the same time, so sorry. I'm logging you off. I'm sorry. Hey Jeannie, sorry, I'm doing the music.
Still going around. Won't you tell me about the looting? What's that really all about? Cause they throw away black lives like paper towels plus unemployment rate. What, 40 million now? Kill a man in broad day. Might never see a child. We just want to break chains like
I'm doing the music and the show.
We in the downtown. Riot cops try to block. Now we got a showdown. You should have been downtown.
Okay, we'll dance for a little while since the music is going. I hope I don't have two shows going at the same time. Hey, Sai. We're starting just a minute, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. Okay, I'm starting it. So I was doing the music, I was the DJ and the host. So anyway, we got it figured out. So the topic tonight is your place or mine. So this question could be if you meet somebody out, like on a first date, or you meet somebody out, or if you've been dating for a while, what determines where you're gonna stay? Well, I was doing the music. So I'm technically difficult. Yes. I was being the DJ, but we got it handled. And Mark didn't like the music. Yes, but we got it settled. So when you're a hotel, so Jeannie, when push comes to shove, if it's her place or the guy's place, she's gonna choose a hotel. That's kind of her thing. For me, I kind of want to go where I feel comfortable. You know, which home is cozier? Is there food in the fridge? So I kind of look at is there food in the fridge? You agree with Mark? Okay. Well, oh, the music that I had earlier? Yeah. The music was I'll end this now. Always sleep at their house. Good night. Okay, why? Why is that? Spence, you agree? Because you can take off and leave because you can leave in the morning when you want. I think you look at what's more comfortable, who's got a better kitchen. Jeannie likes hotel sex. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe if there's central air, which place has central air, better cable package. Don't have to clean up. Okay. Yep, okay, that could be it. I also look at, oh, no, that's terrible, you guys. Is that really it? Wait, so, but it doesn't necessarily mean a one-night stand. It could also be someone you're dating. You guys are all naughty. What if you're dating somebody and trying to decide which weekend? Do you want to spend the weekend at her house or your house? Fresh white hotel sheets are fun. You guys are all liking hotel. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, but how about we take into consideration if they have roommates? But I do leave my... You guys are all terrible. Okay, it's not... Okay, yes. So I'm hearing all the guys say, go to the girl's house so that you can leave. It sounds like everybody wants a plan to leave. Okay, got it. Is anybody taking into consideration? Okay, yes, I was going to say crazy ex, but Spence is saying crazy wife. Yeah, so yeah, obviously you want to get that figured out ahead of time. If it's a one-night stand, if the person's married, that's something that you kind of want to figure out. Kinga, are you happy? I'm vertical. What were your technical difficulties, Akil? I didn't know how to stop the Sonos. That was my problem. The Sonos kept playing. I'm the DJ. A lot of the guys are saying they want to go to the girl's house so that they can leave, and I get that. I like they want their place when you're first dating to make sure they're truly single. Says from a woman who has kids. Prefer horizontal. Actually, to Kinga's point, I say their house because then you can see how they live. Like, is it clean? I didn't think about there being a wife, but that's something that you guys are all bringing to my attention. I just trust. If they say they're single, I kind of trust. But I think it's important to look at, like, do they make their bed? Do they not make their bed? Is there food in the fridge? Is it clean? You know, yeah. Do they have a pet? How do they care for themselves? How do they care for their house? Okay, gotcha. I'm waiting for those bagels, Mark. Yeah, I think if there's kids involved, then yeah, you want to go where there's, well, I guess if you have a sitter, you have to relieve the babysitter. But there's many considerations to take. You know, it's, you know, something silly and cheeky. Who's got the better bed? Like a real big California king? Are the sheets clean? And another thing I think we should look at is a bathroom. Is that if you go to her place, does she only have one bathroom? Like, how's that going to work? They can prep for that, yes. But what if there's only one bathroom? I mean, that can be... Oh, gosh. Yes. I think who lives closer. I think that's important. And then something we have to worry about here in LA is there a parking space? You know, am I going to get a ticket the next day? It's crazy in LA parking. Cleaner sheets key. I agree. A good bed. Cozier, comfier. Central air. It's the summertime, okay? I don't know how it is where you guys are right now, but it's hot right now. Do they have central air? Do they have pets? Well, clearly we know Jeannie wants just the wham bam, thank you, ma'am. She's looking for the easy out. So I guess in that case, the hotel is the way to go. But do you live with your parents? I can park in her. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Mark. How about this? Whose place has the jacuzzi? I think a jacuzzi is a strong... If there's a jacuzzi in a pool, that being a Pisces, I like the water. There you are, Eric. What about the cable package? You want to go where there's a big television, you can chill. Is that not important? I also think, and I'm repeating myself, but food. What's in the fridge? You got food in the fridge? Can you cook? I say you go where the food is and where you can cook. Oh, and do they have good music? Yes, that's good too. A good music system. And then something I was thinking, like, with all that's going on right now, you want to make sure the house you're going back to, the place you're going back to, well, that's going to be the same no matter whose house. I think jacuzzi is important. I think a bed, sheets, and then like, what's his name on SNL, Pete Davidson? I know he's living in his mom's basement. I mean, obviously if your requirements aren't high, hotel's always good. I didn't think about that. Yes, if you tend to be on the loud side, you want to get crazy, yes, a hotel would be the way to go. Or if you're really close to your neighbors. Or I was thinking, you guys, we women, do we follow the Viagra? So wherever the Viagra is. And then I was wondering, I'm not getting married, so friends with benefits ideal. Lee, where'd you go? I was thinking, do you follow the Viagra? So if you're with a guy, do you go back to his place? And then I was also wondering, like, yes, hygiene is very important, but shouldn't the hygiene be in place no matter where, whether you go to his house or your house? Truth on the hotel, then you can really be loud. Oh my God, I went crazy. Viagra, what? Some people need Viagra, Spence. Not everybody's blessed. Sometimes you need a little bit of a help. Also, I was thinking you want to go wherever has the best wine, because I think a nice glass of wine can put you in a good mood. So I was thinking whoever's got a better wine selection. That's what I was thinking. And then guys, I was just kind of thinking about this. Let's just say you go back to her place. Cialis is better. So Spence, how would you feel if you how would you feel if you went to a woman's house and she pulled it? This is all you guys. How would you guys feel if you go back to the woman's house and she pulls out a Cialis or a Viagra? Would you find that assertive or would you find that aggressive? Does one have a pool? Yeah, I agree. That's what I think, Sai. I'm with you. If there's a pool, a jacuzzi, yes. So what Sai's talking about is what I'm thinking about, more than just for a one night, for like the relationship. Who's got the better environment? Is it closer to restaurants? Is there a pool? Is there a jacuzzi? See, I think I would take all those things into consideration. If I'm a guy that needs a pool, I'd like to have one in my wallet. Okay, so how would you guys feel if you met a girl out, or maybe it's even your first date, it's really going well, she invites you over back to her place, and she whips out a Cialis or a Viagra? How would you feel? I'm just saying, how would you feel if she like BYOV, bring your own Viagra, if she like showed up ready to go? I don't know. How would you feel? Would that be aggressive? Or is that assertive? Hey, Greg, welcome. So what do you guys think? You're on a date with Greg. You're on a date with the woman. She invites you back to her place, and she whips out a Viagra. Do you think that's assertive or aggressive? Herb, so Herb, would you like that, Herb, if the girl brought her own Viagra, BYOV, and was like, here you go. Like, if we're going to have a good time tonight, you better deliver. How would you feel? So you'd be fine with it, Larry. You'd be fine with it. You think it's insulting. Jeannie thinks it's insulting. Okay, I'm just, see, Herb's not insulted by it. Yeah, I think it shows that, hey, my Aunt Marilee's here. Assumption. So you think it's hey, Kellen, welcome. So the topic is your place or mine. If the woman pulls out a Cialis, this is going to be I think it would be fun. I think it would show a woman like knows what she wants. If she's gonna like give it up, she's letting you know she wants you to deliver. I would I've never done it before. I don't want to say never. I might have suggested one time to someone that they might want to consider it. It didn't go over very well, but I'm just wondering how you would feel about that. If you're on a date, it's going well, you have a glass of wine, and she's like, I'm really enjoying myself. Let's go back to your place or mine, and pulls out a Cialis. I think that's a woman who knows what she wants, and she's telling you, you better be a champion. And like you guys are saying, she wants a dinner and a breakfast of champions. She wants you to deliver. I think it's a way of saying she has a high sexual appetite. And I think it's interesting to see how you men are responding. I think some men would think, bring it, like some of you guys are. I think Herb said yes, Grant said yes, rather than get a rusty trombone. I'm just saying, I think it also, it kind of gets you, it makes you feel safe. It's like, whether or not you need it or not, I know sometimes for a first time, Spence. No, this isn't that kind of show. She's not paying you. Stop it. But I think it shows that she's understanding. Maybe the guy has got jitters. He's not been with somebody for a while. He could have just gotten out of a marriage. He could be, newly single. So yeah, so maybe he's just like, I think it shows maybe she's supportive, And then how do you feel if a woman brings her own contraceptive? Do you think that shows she's responsible? Or do you think it kind of makes you feel like, oh, she's been around the block? Oh gosh, oh no, here we go. But I'm surprised you guys didn't jump more on the food thing. I would think that you'd be like, I'm glad you are. Now, Mark, if I was out with you and you make bagels, I would definitely want to go I would want to go back to the bagel shop. I would say, if you said my place or yours, I would say the bagel shop. That's what I would do. I wouldn't want to have you can't buy the counter. Well, I actually have Viagra on me. I've had it for a while. A friend of mine had it, and I just put it in my purse and thought I might need it on a rainy day. And one time I did need it, and I offered it. And he took half. We compromised. I think he was a bit insulted, but it was just a way of saying, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this. I'm not going to give it up and have it not be, a good time. So what woman would keep her personal lubricant? Well, I'm learning that there is a different kind of a personal lubricant. And I'm not trying to go sexual on this. I'm just trying to legitimately ask you guys, if you're having a nice evening with somebody, do you want to go back to your place or his place? And some women are saying his place because they want to see if he's married. They want to see if he's single. I personally want to see if he's clean, if he keeps his house tidy. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Are his sheets clean? Is his bathroom clean? Is his sink clean? Viagra is prescribed and doses are different. That's kind of dangerous. Okay, Eric, okay, it was just a suggestion. I just wanted to throw it out there. Mix it up a little bit, okay? So, obviously, Eric is not on board with the Viagra idea. Would be insulted. Would you be insulted, Eric, if the woman had a contraceptive on her? Or would you think she's responsible? Aaron, yes, so you can leave. That seems to be what most people want the out. But this isn't just for a first date. This is also if you've been dating for a couple months. Yeah. I just think that and the music heightens the experience. Sometimes wine can heighten the experience. A clean place can heighten the experience. It's really objective, I'm really hearing most of you say, I don't know. If you're dating and it's your boyfriend, you'd say your place, Aaron, is that right? And why would you say your place? Because you have your makeup and okay, no, let's not go crazy now. Let's settle down. Hey, Lou. So the topic is your place or mine. So you figure out that everything meets your home. Okay, Grant, thank you. Before I pull out the Viagra, I ask him for his FICO score. That's for sure. Yes. Before anything goes on, I got to see the FICO score. So actually, before the date even happens, I will have to have a pretty good idea that he's well above a 750 or 760 FICO score because I want to be with somebody who's responsible. Yes. And I posted this earlier, and a gentleman said you always want to go to the place the woman wants to go to. And I know that we have same-sex couples, but basically, in a heterosexual dynamic, you want to go where the woman feels safe. So I think that's a very good point. Yeah, I think Erin brings up a good point. So she feels comfortable because actually, the guy could have a big old scary dog, like a real big dog, and that could scare you. So in your own home, it's your own sheets, it's your own environment. Mark's happy juice is drained out. Yeah, no, for me, before I even get to making love, I have the 3 check thing. I just say, hey, can I see your FICO score? When's the last time you had your teeth cleaned, and do you floss? And if the guy doesn't floss, I'm out. I'm out, like game over. If the guy doesn't floss his teeth and he's got plaque, it's not happening. Yeah, it's not happening. Yes. Well, actually, Eric has a theory on men that go to get coffee. Do you want to explain to Aaron that? No, I didn't mean it that way. But I did date this guy for about 6 months, and he had a really, really big, scary dog. He did. And he would, and it was scaring me. I was afraid he was going to get me. Floss is a game killer. It is. If the guy doesn't floss, I don't care if he's packing heat intellectually or below the belt. Kinga, just so you know, men don't send me dick pics. They send me their FICO score. Swear to God. Men send me their FICO score. I don't know if they see my stand-up comedy. I don't know what. But men send me their FICO score. And they're normally north of 800. So maybe you're getting dick pics. I'm getting FICO score. Like, I've had 4 men send me their FICO score. And I think that I'm proud of that. It's like, yeah, they're like, they want to show me they're responsible. And a FICO score is not commensurate for your wealth. I've got a very good FICO score. That has nothing to do with your wealth. You can be extremely wealthy and have a very low FICO score because you're completely leveraged. Like, I bet you any money Donald Trump has a FICO score, I'd say in the 300s. So you can be someone who's well-to-do or not well-to-do, but your FICO score is a matter of how much debt you have, to how much credit, and then how frequently you pay your bills. So if you're fiscally responsible, you pay your bills on time, you're going to have a high FICO score. And people have this misnomer that a high FICO score means you're wealthy. Nothing to do with it. You could live in a rent-control apartment and be an Uber driver and have an 800 FICO score. Okay, let me go back and read. An oral surgeon! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up Trump. I just couldn't resist. I'm sorry. If they're north of 800 and this is 6 inches. Hey, Sal. So, 790, that's better than I have. Mine's like a 753 right now. It's a little bit weak. It's a little wobbly right now. Now, I will say, if the girth is legit, and he's seen a dental professional within the past 6 months, and he flosses once a day at least, and brushes twice a day, the girth will always win. I think the girth wins. And I didn't mean to go there. I really want to stay focused on the home and the amenities, but a girth overrides quite a bit. Yes. I'm a bit of a FICO snob, I am, yes. Because I think that you want to be somebody who's fiscally responsible, okay? The flossing thing comes from Chuck. I'm so glad I tried. Hey, Aunt Marilee. Oh, I'm such a funny aunt. Yes, when we were growing up, if we wanted to watch television, we had to be flossing our teeth. Like, so we could watch TV all we wanted as long as we were flossing our teeth. Yes, that's his testosterone level. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is, people might think I'm a little braggy about my FICO score, but I'm able to maintain a modicum of humility because my SAT score was commensurate to my FICO score. So that's how I'm able to keep being modest. Who's the lucky man? Okay, so Aunt Marilee, since you're very educated and quite bright, do you think if a woman's on a date with a man, or she's been dating a man for a while, if she pulls out a Viagra or a Cialis, do you think that that's aggressive or assertive? Yes. And when you say take care of their business, I'm thinking 2 areas. They got to take care of their business, and they got to take care of their business. What do you mean, scar? Stop. Stop what? Love and attraction has nothing to do with the scar. Oh, the score. The score. I'm surprised. I would think you guys would say, like if she's a really good cook, the woman's house, because she can cook all weekend long. I thought for sure you guys would go with that. I would think food. Who's got the fuller fridge? Who's going to cook? That's kind of the way I was thinking. Or, yeah, like who's got the bigger pad, you know? Or just what place is more cozy, you know? Which place do you feel more at home, more comfortable? That's kind of what I was thinking. Hey, Perry, welcome. Can I buy your love? FICO score isn't any tax. Okay, you don't like the FICO score thing. You know, they all can't be winners. I've thrown out FICO score. I've thrown out Viagra. I've thrown out Central Air. I've thrown out flossing. So basically, Paul, welcome. The topic is your place or mine. What are the determining factors that make you decide to go to his place or your place, or her place or your place? That's kind of where we are. And can I get a time check from anybody who's tuning in to let me know what time it is? Thank you. What about a view? What about a view? Like, well, I think that comes from within. I think you got to be honest within. So no matter whether you're in a car, in a hotel, at a restaurant, if you're honest within, you're going to be honest wherever you are. So I think being honest is important no matter where you are. But I would think if somebody had a beautiful view of the mountains or of the ocean, they would say, come back to my place, I've got a beautiful view. I mean, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I think a view is alluring, you know? You've got a beautiful skyline, you know, that can be, yeah. Hey, Tamara, yay! So I don't know. I think there's a movie, A Room with a View. I mean, does a view not important these days? To see a beautiful skyline, to look at the moon, is that not something that is romantic anymore? A view? That's what I was thinking. I'm the only one who's interested in the food, it appears, and I think I had you guys with hygiene. What if you met a guy who was amazing and fun, but he lived in his mom's basement, like Pete Davidson from SNL? If it's your first time knocking boots over the woman's comfortable. Okay, I agree. That's the right answer. If you can add the experience, but it's always about the person. Aww, yes. Okay, so then basically, Trump has an 800 FICO score, owns dental supply company, and is a D tennis ball game match. The only view that, aww, that's so sweet, Kinga. I like a view too. I like a view. Okay, so you're saying even if it's like John Hamm, who's Don Draper from Mad Men, or like just like your dream come true guy, but he lives in a basement, you're not doing it? You don't care how funny he is, how talented he is, how smart he is. If he lives in a basement, you're not doing it? Yeah, Tamara, I like the view too. Aaron says no. To me, the ultimate deal killer is the dental floss. If the guy doesn't floss, he's got plaque in his teeth. If he lives in the basement, you don't have to worry about tornadoes. Yes, that's true. That's true, Eric. How are we doing on time, guys? Jeannie or Eric? I still think if they have central air, I think you go to the place that has central air. If it's the summertime. That's my 2 cents. Oh, and hello, if they have a jacuzzi. Exactly, no view. Am I the only one that wants a full fridge and a jacuzzi? I mean, come on. A jacuzzi is a jacuzzi. I mean, I will follow the jacuzzi, I gotta say. Yeah, there's no view. How about just a really cozy couch, a comfy couch? You can snuggle up. 6:59. Okay, good. You can like snuggle up on a couch and like put your feet up and get a real comfy blanket. I don't have central air. Spence, if you live in the beach, like if you live in like Manhattan Beach and Santa Monica, And Redondo Beach, a lot of beach places don't have central air. You're spoiled. Jacuzzi, yes. Jacuzzi, a jacuzzi's a jacuzzi. Yeah. Clean towels, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, cleanliness is, I mean, if the person's car is disgusting or they're dirty or they're smelly, I think smell and cleanliness probably trumps it all. Because if you think about it, the guy could be, or the girl could be gorgeous. She could be intellectually stimulating, funny, in shape. You have a jacuzzi, Greg? Spence, if people keep their jacuzzis clean, they're not nasty. Yeah, no, jacuzzis rock. I think jacuzzis rock. Love that both food and jacuzzi. Love them both. Okay, so if you had a choice, what a tuna on rye broccoli. No, it would be awesome. Is it a rye bagel? Me too. I've got a portable AC too. I do. I live by the beach. I'm 10 blocks from the beach. The things people do in jacuzzi. Well, if it's kids, yes, in the pool, I know what you mean. But most people that have pools, they probably don't have. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't know what they have going on. Okay, so cuddling on it. Yes. See. Yes. If you got a comfy couch and a really soft blanket. Okay. So I would say you go to the house where is a comfy couch. Spence thinks it's people that have jacuzzis are swingers. I vote for a comfy couch and a comfy little blanket. You can bundle up. Yeah. I have a big, oh goodness gracious. Yeah, I would say if you're getting to another person, jacuzzi. I think jacuzzi is pretty cool because you can have a glass of wine. He can have a cigar. Right, yeah. Spencer lives in Atlanta. Usually if you live in the beach out here in California, there's not AC, unfortunately. That's just one of those things. So I got mixed reviews on the Viagra. If a girl brings her own Cialis or Viagra, I got mixed reviews. Some women really liked it, some guys didn't like it, some guys were on board with it. I think that if you're a grown woman, couch blanket and a warm fire. Oh, yes, and if it's snowing. Yes. Yes, couch sex is good. I have to agree with you on that, Jeannie. Yes. Couch sex is underrated. It is very underrated. My beach is better than your beach. I like being outside in the fresh air, and I like jacuzzis in the mountains when you're skiing too. I like the cold air, and then going into the jacuzzi, it's warm, and you just feel all numbing and warm, and then it's cold and fresh, like mountainy outside, and you smell the pine. Yeah, it's so nice. Hey, Ian, what a treat. We have a big Hollywood writer on the show, comic. So basically the topic is, Ian, your place or mine. So we're all kind of sharing what we prefer. Thank you. Do you guys like my hair? Chair sex is better. Oh my gosh, yes. I have had insane chair sex before. Jeannie is not wrong. Yeah, I know I do. I like the jacuzzi's warm if it's cold outside. And I like the fire inside if it's cold. So the jacuzzi is nice if it's cold, and the fire is nice if it's cold. But if it's hot out, yeah, chair sex is good, right? I've had some legit chair sex. Yeah, I have. Jeannie, you're a good one. Chairs and workout benches. I have never made love on a workout bench before. Jeannie's always right. Okay, well, on that note, would you rather be right or would you rather be happy? Or would you rather be right or in a relationship, I heard recently? But I don't think always being right is a good thing. I think being happy is better. But I will say Jeannie's pretty funny with the chair sex and the couch sex. Not bad. Yes, bring it back. Bring the chair sex back. Yes, yes. Now, on that note, yeah, choose to be happy. Me too. Just be like, oh, you're right. See? Now, have you ever had car sex? And if you did, how was it? Hi, Brian. Welcome. By the way, I got my hair cut. I got like 4 or 5 inches cut off. Do you guys like it? I'd rather be right than left, and it makes me happy. Happy. Good, Spence. I'm happy you saying that. Yes, so if she doesn't make the bed perfectly, let it go. If she's gained a couple pounds, let it go. And for me, Flossie, I'm not going to let go. But I can let other things go. Like if he gets a pot belly, I can deal with that. I have had Uber sex. Yes. Oh, no, I was in a Lyft. Car sex is great in public. Okay, so I did have Lyft sex once. It was on my bucket list. I wanted to have sex in a taxi. And I had a chance to with a guy I was dating for 2.5 years, but he was too proper. He didn't want to do it. We were in New York City. Even the taxi driver said, just do it. We've been dating for 2.5 years. It wasn't, it was my guy of 2.5 years, and he was like, nope, we're not doing it. And it was a taxi cab in New York. The taxi was going, buddy, he had my back. He was like, dude, it's cool. Make your woman happy. And he wouldn't do it. So he left, my old boyfriend left me with this desire of wanting to make love in a taxi. So I got that dream did come to fruition. It was fulfilled in a Lyft. But it was done very elegantly. At this age, car sex might be dangerous and needs some medical attention. Uncomfortable, awkward, small car. Tell people, never again. Cars and the police caught us. Oh my gosh, really, Paul? When was this? Paul, tell us about your car sex. Oh, I think I actually got in trouble too for car sex before. But when I was in college with my boyfriend of 4 years, just so you know. Oh, make bed every day. No, do not make bed. No, I'm not a bed maker. No. I can comply, Eric. If my man wants me to make the bed, I'm very obedient. I will comply. But me, I don't make my bed. No. Let's go back to Paul. Retard. What's a retard? Hey, Barone. Lyft driver Jeff has his duck out. Well, I was very discreet about it. I was dating this guy for a little while, and he knew that this is, I don't know if he knew, but I knew this is something I want to fulfill. They don't make it back to It was elegant, Grant. Yes, I was wearing a dress. Totally naked, only had a blanket to cover us. Okay, yes, we're listening. Then what? Then what? While Paul is telling you, my situation was very elegant. I was in a dress, and I just sat on his lap, and just for a few minutes, then gently got off his lap. It was very elegant. No one was the wiser. No one knew. Okay, so what'd the cop do when he pulled you over? Let's hear. Oh my God, Eric. 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 Oh my God, Eric. You got me good. Okay, so then what'd the cop do? Did you get arrested? We want to know, Paul. We want to know. Oh, Eric. Oh my God. That's why Eric is my counterpart. Get out and gave her the blanket. So you were naked. I grabbed the guy. Okay. Thank you for using clinical terms. Hey, Brad. The topic is your place or mine. So Paul was having sex in a car, and the cops pulled him over. They had a blanket, so he gave her the blanket. They let you go. What was your excuse? What did you say? How can we let you go? Set us, I know you mean let us go. I can, I've been doing this long enough where I can kind of guess what people mean. So, Brad, we've got, Eric is a spirit animal. Oh my God, Eric is the best. Eric, I don't think I've laughed that hard since Lanka got me laughing that hard. Oh my God, that was so funny. Oh, that's the, Eric, that was a beauty. Okay, so, Brad, are you still there? I've got a question for you. Al, so you're on a date with a girl. Let us go with a stiff warning. What was the warning, Paul? What was the warning? He said, like, put your clothes on, don't do this again. Did he give you a high five when she wasn't looking? Like, what happened? By the way, do you like the length of my hair? If you carry a video camera, the cop can't do dinkety doink. Okay, so Brad, you're on a date with a girl. We all want to know. You're on a date with a girl. It's going really well. You've already shown her your FICO score. She's on board. You're responsible. Whatever is important to you, she has. Whatever, everything's going well. You're on a date. It's going awesome. You go back to her place or your place, and she pulls out a Viagra. How do you respond? Are you stoked? Like, let's do it? Or are you insulted? We want to know what you think, Brad Crystal. Right, guys? Oh, he says it's a documentary. Is that true? You can really do that, Mark. If you carry a video camera, the cop can't. You say it's a documentary? Go home. How bad things can happen. Oh, okay. Okay. That, I think we stooped. Oh my God, Eric, you are so funny. Oh my God. You made me laugh so hard. I've laughed out. I'm putting you on the spot. Brad, they're putting me on the spot too. Okay, so Mark is saying from experience that if you have a camera and you're videoing your partner or your wife or your girlfriend and you're having sex and the cop pulls you over, you can say it's a documentary. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. Actually, serious FICO score Viagra is a challenge. Yes, I'm really serious about the FICO score. If it's just, I mean, yeah. If I'm dating somebody, by the time things reach that point, you guys, Brad is so awesome for answering this question. I love you, Brad. Okay, by the time things reach the point of us getting to her place or mine, she would already have Philip Johnson. So, no, but what if she said, you know what, it's been a while. I just broke up with my boyfriend of like 6 years. I really want this to be a really rewarding experience for me. Are you down? Are you committed to getting busy for the next 12 hours? Oh my God, I wish there was a pill that added girth. Oh my God, you're going to be good tonight, Eric. This is so funny. Yes, the FICO score adds girth. Oh my God. Oh my God, yes, yes. If it's over 800, yes, yes. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Okay, so Aaron wants that guy. See? Brad would have no problem. Eric, we need to get you out. Oh my God. No audience required for this live stream. Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy. Oh, this is fun. Wow, those doves are kicking in. Oh, doves, what do you mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. By the way, is anybody going to comment? I got like 5 inches taken off my hair. No one's noticing or letting me know if they like it or not. Yes, Eric, adults like to make love for more than 2 minutes. That's what's happening out there. I'm the only one who said food, by the way, except for Mark said tuna and rye before you snuggle. That was very cute. Oh, by the way, on that note, I don't recommend if you're on a date and things are going well. You like it? You like it? I wasn't sure. I thought it was a little short, but you know, I'm down with it. I think that if you're on a date or if you're boyfriend or girlfriend or you're married, whatever the romantic situation is, I think that if one person eats garlic or onions, the other one should. So you both can have that stank breath together. I think that if one person doesn't have garlic, it's just not fun. Do we get you breaks? Love the hair length. Thank you. I went to Rose's Girl. Okay, good. I was worried it was a little too short. Yes, of course you get breaks. Yes, yes, yes. And a hot meal. Yeah. Brad, you were so good in answering that question. Brad's back in New York. He's dealing with some family stuff. That was very cool for him to join and to let me put him on the spot. That was great. At 7:15, can someone let me know? 1 hour at the least. Yes. Hey, Steve, thank you for joining. The topic is Your Place or Mine. And it's very mixed. I would say a lot of the gentlemen are preferring to go to the woman's place so they can take off. And there are also a plethora of women that feel the same way, that after the evening is over, they want to be able to go home. Thank you, Rose. Rose got me my haircut. She's doing the time. Actually, my hair is probably your length, right, Rose? So, Rose, back in your dating days or before you got married, when you're dating your husband, would you spend time, Brad, you're the best, would you spend time, thank you for the time, Paul, and thank you for the story about how you got pulled over for having sex. Has anybody ever had sex while a car was driving? While they or the person was driving? If we get the meal break, stay longer. I actually, oh no, I'm not going to go there because then Eric's going to pick on me, say how many boyfriends have I had. So I think I've disclosed enough on this. This is a good question. Do women want Viagra 4 hours? I think King is going to have a different opinion than I am on that. I'd say a half an hour is about right. Half an hour, yeah. And then reset, and then I think it depends on the chemistry you have with the person, the connection, the ability, the comfort level. I don't care for airplane sex. No, I'm too much of a germaphobe. I'm OCD, and I don't like the idea of making love in a bathroom in an airplane bathroom. It doesn't meet my need for cleanliness. It just seems like germy, and I mean I did it so I can say I'm part of the Mile High Club, and it was a guy I dated for 2 years. Yes, Eric's gonna tease me about that, but yeah, I don't think. Hey, Candace, welcome. The motorcycle was driving. What? Jeannie takes the cake. You were having sex on a motorcycle. Then Viagra is a few date kind of thing. No, yeah, I only introduced it once. I've already said enough. I'm going to be quiet. I just wanted to know, I wanted to get a feel for the room, how you would feel if a woman showed up with Viagra and was like, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it. That was my question. Paul, I drive a truck and I've seen it all. Oh, Herb, tell us. Herb, tell us what you've seen, because Herb drives trucks. Tell us, what is your reset requirement? Ooh, okay, that's a very good question. I think it's really important if a person, woman and man, are able to reset fairly quickly. So you don't want to, it would be a little bit discouraging if you're in a relationship with someone and, okay, Jeannie, well, that's assertive. I thought pulling out of Viagra was assertive, but Jeannie's got a whole another level. So, yeah, I think that if you're making love with your partner or your boyfriend or your wife or your husband or whatever, I think that it's nice if you can, after a couple hours, go again. And I'm sure there's certain people out there that maybe don't have that reset. They can't just do it in an hour or the next day. Maybe they've got to wait a couple of days. So everybody's different. But this topic today isn't about sex. The topic is your place or mine, or places you've had sex. But I'm more than happy to go off-piste, as we say in French, off-piste or sidebar, and talk about something that you have a question about. So did I answer your question, Greg, about how long do women want to go? It gets harder when the air blows. Couple of hours. That's your idea of a good length, is a couple of hours. Do I have that right, Greg? And are we talking, Uncle Herb, have you seen any crazy lot lizards? What are lot lizards? Spence disappeared again. Well, he's probably Proptosialis says, who knows? Different positions people play with themselves while driving. What? People play with themselves while driving? Are these men or women? Or is that okay to ask? No, too long. Couple of hours is too long. You know, I have to say, in my experience, I don't time it. It's just kind of how it feels right. So that's kind of how I gauge if it feels right. Okay, so quick time check. Is it 7:20 yet? Herb, tell her what a lot lizard. Yeah, tell me what a lot lizard is. Yes, and they were unattractive. I like your reset limit. I would agree. So Tamara. Oh, how come all you guys know what that is? Actually, by the way, I didn't, speaking of that, lot lizards being hookers, I just found out in the last 6 months what a no-tell motel is. No-tell motel. I just learned what that was. I'm surprisingly naive. Even though I've had a lot of boyfriends, I'm surprisingly naive. Okay. So do these prostitutes hang out in lots? And then do they charge you when you guys arrive? Is that how that is? Like you guys are driving a long way? Oh my goodness. Yes, that's where hygiene comes in, of course. So whether it's your place or mine, you know, the kindness, the person you are, you know, the cleanliness, the hygiene, that all comes, yes, truck stops. I didn't know that was a thing, but I do now. I do know that at hotels that those lizards are in hotels. I did learn that. Because I was when I was engaged, I told people I was getting married at this hotel, and they said that's where all the hookers are. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know the hookers hang out in hotel lobbies, but I learned that. How come all you guys know what this is? Yeah, how do you guys know about lot lizards? They jump on your window. Did they really jump on your window? I guess I gotta watch Smokey and the Bandit. You guys, I just recently learned, is it 7:30 yet? I just recently learned, what I just recently learned? Oh, you know that song that goes, get down on it, if you really want it, get down on it. I never knew that all those songs meant, that were sexual. I didn't know that. I thought it was like, just get down, you know? Because men are pigs. Yes, keep it closed. You keep the window closed. Okay, you guys, we're going to sign off. You've been amazing. Special points for those of you that got me to laugh out loud. You guys were awesome. I think at the end of the day, the final conclusion is you choose the place where you both feel the most comfortable. That's the answer. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.